Welcome in, XRP community. I am the CryptoBullGod, and in today's video, what a glorious time. What a glorious time it has been. We have waited since December of 2020 for this lawsuit news. And what we are going to do today, I wanted to get this video out before the lawsuit, but it happened to come out a few days before I was putting out the video. So what we're going to do is we're going to spend a little bit of time talking about where I logically see prices going over the handful of coming weeks, setting us up into what I believe we're going to see some strong impulses on a lot of these altcoins going into the summer months here, ending the summer out, one of those which will be XRP. If you appreciate the content, make sure to hit the thumbs up button, drop me a comment. You got to click that bell icon for all notifications when you subscribe to the channel. I go live each and every single weekday. It's called All in the Charts, and I do a daily TA live stream taking your questions on any crypto chart that you'd like me to take a look at. If you appreciate my content, you can find me on Twitter. You can find me on YouTube. You can even find me on Instagram for a little gym motivation and TradingView. One word, whoop, CryptoBullGod. Just a quick disclosure that I'm not providing any financial advice. I'm looking to educate and to help others through logical, sound, technical analysis. We're all big boys and big girls, so we can make our own personal financial decisions, right? With that being said, let's get into it. Okay, XRP community, we have 5 charts that we're going to be taking a look at here. There are 4 USD charts that we'll be working at from lowest time frame up to the higher time frame. And then we are going to be taking a look at the XRP BTC relativity chart. This is XRP USD on the daily. Guys, what do we see here? We see a bull pennant. And the technical target, depending when the breakout is, you measure the arrow, you take it from the move up. It's the whole entire pole of that bull pennant. It's dependent on the point of breakout. Depending when we break out, let's say we break out somewhere more towards the latter part of the month, that puts us up towards right around $1.60 if the bull pennant plays out. But if you were to say, hey, CBG, what do you think is most likely? I think the orange box is more likely. I think we get some sort of rejection. We get some lower highs coming in here, some highs that are coming in on a lower basis here. And we get some sort of wick that goes into this range. I have areas of price confluence on the next time frame, which is the 3-day that we'll take a look at. But this area drawn here is roughly between 65 and 49.5. We will speak to that in a moment. But this is on the daily. The other thing that I wanted to point to on the daily, okay, is that we have some topping zones on the RSI, and they really range between, you can see them on the left-hand side of your screen right in this area here. It's really between 82 and 93. This is an area that when the strength begins to build in the price, we become overheated. There's too much strength in the price. And it's not that we're going to get bearish in price action. That's not what's going to happen. It's just that price has made a monumental move. There's been a strong surge in strength, in momentum, in price, and things just need to cool off. It's what's often termed as a healthy pullback if we still maintain bullish structure within the price. And that's really mainly what I'm anticipating. Okay. Now that we've gotten in this zone, it is possible. It is quite possible that we could see some sort of weaker push up, in my opinion, before we begin to see a retrace. But I think a retrace in this area is more likely. Let's go to the 3-day chart. A couple things to point out on the 3-day chart. There's a lot of time frames that chartists like to frequently look at. 3-day is one of them. And as you can see here, we have not had many bullish golden crosses on the 3-day. We are ready to see a bullish cross, a golden cross on the 3-day chart. You can see it sizing up here. The last time we had one was all the way back in late 2020, and you can see what sort of price action we had here. Before that, it looks like we haven't had one all the way back here in 2017, where we saw our historic run in XRP to the highest price levels up in the 350 to 380 area, depending what exchange you looked at. We're looking at Binance, so I think it went up to 354. Yeah, it went up to, it looks like 335, okay, on this exchange. But you can see the golden crosses have not happened many times in XRP's price history, and it has been monumentally bullish when it has occurred, okay? And this time frame, the other thing about the higher time frames
that I really appreciate, and I think most people would benefit from looking at, is because it really condenses the price action and makes you appreciate, in this case, if we see some sort of consolidation, right? Does it really look bad if XRP did something like this? No, we could see some consolidation in here, and we still have a flagpole with a pennant target up, right? So it wouldn't be the end of the world if we saw some consolidation here. Okay, we have to have patience. Let's also take a look at the price indicators. Okay, for the price indicators, you can see my topping zones. Again, I'm focusing really on the relative strength index. You can see there's a topping zone up here between 83 and 94. Interestingly enough, when the RSI starts to get this green region printed here, really starts to spell the fact that it's a caution flag. It's not necessarily that we're going to get a pullback, but it's a caution flag. You can see we saw a green region here, not as dark. We got a pullback. When was the last time we saw a green region? Green region in here, pullback. Green region in here, pullback. So again, I just think that the most likely thing is we do see some sort of a pullback before we begin to see a rise above $1. Now, the question is, when are we really, where are we really going to see some resistance as we begin to move up, right? Well, you can see that I have areas of price confluence here between 90 cents, 97 cents, $1.20 and $1.35 are really your first main areas. And then as we start to go up here, you can see $1.77 and 216. Are there other areas of resistance that we could speak to? Yes, but on this channel, I really prefer to keep things stupid simple. I could put 10 more lines on this chart if I wanted to, but these are really the main regions that I see on this time frame that I would focus on. Again, I'm looking at around all the way up towards 216, all the way down to 90 cents here. Okay. Now, how did I come up with my buy zone between 65 and 49.5 cents? It's right here. I mean, it's clearly right here, and 65 clearly needs to be an area of support, not resistance. But 65 cents here, green is for support, red is for resistance. You can clearly see I have these areas drawn based on all this prior area, all the prior area of price confluence back in 2018, even 2017, all the way up until 2020, 21, 22. I know that for me, when I was watching price action over the past several months, there was one key area that stuck out to me. It was right in that 58 to 59 cent area. That's really the main area. Now, again, my buy zone is between 65 to 49.5 cents. Never financial advice on this channel, as I said at the top of the channel. But if you're looking to accumulate more XRP, or you're looking to establish a position in XRP based on your risk tolerance level, again, anywhere between 65 to 49.5 cents, in my opinion. But my key buy area is right around this 58 cent area. I think it is most likely we will see some sort of bounce to around the 58 cent area before we begin to move back up. Again, we're going to zoom out here on the weekly just to give you some level of appreciation in terms of what I'm speaking about. In a more sensical way here, because again, we're consolidating the price action. We're not getting as granular as here, right? I think it's easier to see here how you could consolidate here for several weeks before you begin to move back up, right? And again, this imaginary pennant, this theoretical pennant that I have drawn here, we could have price wicks. You could have price wicks that come all the way down here to 55, 58 cents. But as long as the candle bodies close up in this area, it's still a valid pennant. And again, this is something that when you zoom out, it makes a lot more sense to me. And again, technical target here takes us up towards that higher region. It looks like it, in this case, if a pennant drew out in this sort of fashion on the weekly, it looks like it would take us up to over $1.30. So in my opinion, what we could see here more likely is for several weeks going into August consolidation. But then I see us definitely I should never use, I have to choose my words carefully. There's nothing definitive in the market, but after several weeks of consolidation, um, I'm leaning in the camp that we're going to see prices north of $1 in the month as early as the month of August. Okay, latest September. Because again, if you've seen the Bitcoin halving video that I just put out on Wednesday of this week, on the 19th of July, okay, just 2 days ago, you will know my expectations going into the 2024 halving for Bitcoin. I am expecting monumental rises in the market going into the end of this year, going into early 2024. And so I think we will see that run up towards $1 plus by August for XRP, if not latest by September. Let's quick take a look at the technicals here. MACD looks very, very positive. Stochastic RSI, you always want to see the stochastic RSI from a bullish perspective over 20. We're well above 20 here. We are at 72 over 51. You can see the blue and orange numbers there. Very bullish there. RSI topping zone. RSI topping zone I have between, look at the left-hand side of your screen there, 79 to 87. We haven't reached that area, but we're starting, see how we're starting to get light green here? That's sort of a warning flag that we could become overheated. The last time we got that was way back here in 2020 when we saw a major correction, and it looks like when we had our all-time high in 2017, and right before that when we had another wave movement back in 2017 as well. So certainly the RSI is telling us we may be becoming a little overheated, a little overextended, something to watch for. Something else interesting to watch for on the weekly is that we are going to have a golden cross on the weekly. Now, there's not XRP has been around for a while. I did have the Polonius chart originally that I had price targets drawn out on, but there was a volatility wick in here that was screwing up the auto scale on TradingView, so I went to Binance. You can see here, this goes back to 2014. As soon as we had 200 candlesticks for the 200 simple moving average, that was back in 2017. We had a golden cross here back in 2021, and this will be our second golden cross. Again, bullish if we get the golden cross. Not a lot of historical data to really derive a lot from that, but it certainly is bullish for the chart. Monthly. Let's take a look at the monthly very quick. You can see I have a downward area. Let's take this auto scale off. I have a downward area of resistance that I have drawn here. More technical. Let's draw it like that. Just like that. You can see the top here, the tippy top right here. You can see the touches on the candle bodies, which I prefer. We're coming right up to that zone. And the other thing I wanted to point out on this chart, a major area of resistance on the monthly is right between $1.20 and $1.97. Once XRP on the monthly gets a close above $1.97, ding, ding, ding. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. This thing is going to pop tremendously, in my opinion. A candle body close above $1.97 going back in time. We've never had a candle body close. Let me repeat that. We have never had a candle body close above $1.97, guys. Watch for a monthly close on XRP above $1.97, which could happen as early as this year, if not, it'll happen, in my opinion, as late as early next year. But we've never had that going back to 2017. That would be monumental for the price. The other thing that I wanted to point out on this chart, beyond the areas of resistance, look at this rounding bottom that's going on here. Again, if the market's going to enter a parabolic fashion, we're going to continue building these stair steps up, but at some point, we're just going to go vertical, okay? So I love to see the rounding bottom on here, and the fact that on the monthly close basis coming up here within 11 days, 10 days, more than likely we're going to get a close above the 21 exponential moving average, which is the blue line here. You can see at times when we've had closes above here, the reaction in price. If we go back in time down here, you can see it when we started to get closes above, monumental rise in price. Again, not a lot of price history on a monthly for a 21 EMA, but it certainly is bullish that we've closed above it, so something else noteworthy. Last chart that we're going to take a look at is the XRP BTC relativity chart on the monthly. We have some areas of downward resistance. You can see this major one. This major one we were in for a very long period of time, since 2018. We've managed to close above with this price action and sustain price action above the descending area of resistance, which was this line right in here, which is great. Now what I have drawn, I have another area of descending resistance that I want to see us get above. Things are really going to begin to heat up for XRP BTC relativity value once XRP BTC and make approximately from current levels on a monthly close basis, approximately a 76% move. A 76% move relative to Bitcoin, meaning if Bitcoin's even going up 30, 40%, XRP's got to do 76% on top of that. It's getting up in this area. Why do I say that's monumental? Because look at the price data. There's not a lot of price confluence up in this area. There's not a lot of. Look how long. Let me put it to you differently. Okay. Look at the chart of XRP, BTC. How much has price been up in this area versus how much has price been down in this area? Look at the orange line. For the orange line, we are down here much longer in this price area than up in this price area, right? So it would be monumental to make that 76 move relative to Bitcoin, okay? We're expressing some strength. We're standing our ground. You can see we're sort of solidifying ourselves in this area. I want to see a break up into this area. That's what I want to see. Okay, that's what I need to see. And again, just to reiterate, before we close things out here, again, I think the most likely scenario is for several weeks here, we consolidate, most likely going into August and seeing a breakout in August towards $1 plus. It is possible that we could also go as late as September and see that break up, but I think we're going to form some form of a higher time frame bull flag. Yes, on the daily, we do have a bull flag right here. But I think this thing's going to break down, at least on the daily, but still be valid on a higher time frame like a weekly. Keep an eye on it. I will make sure to get updated videos out there as needed. I hope you appreciated the content. If you did, make sure to share the video with at least one person so we can help get Logical TA out there in the community. Much needed Logical TA. Hit the thumbs up button, drop me a comment, make sure you subscribe to the channel, click the bell icon for all notifications because I go live each and every single day when I'm not on vacation or visiting my family to do all in the charts where I take your live TA crypto questions and even stock market questions. I welcome those as well, guys. I hope to see you there. I hope you appreciated the content. And until next time, let's all spread awareness and carry the education forward.
So what you gonna do, fiat dollar? Or CryptoBullGod and his crypto maniacs and the entire cryptocurrency market run wild on you?